Good morning everybody, it's 7:30 now and I will take you with me in a day of my recovery and now it's time for my first training session. I have 3 sessions today and the first one is going to be an indoor training on my tax rollers with some heat adaptation and it's before breakfast, so it's going to be a tough one. So let's start the day. If you're standing still, it's pretty freezing, but after a few minutes, I will already be very warm because it's actually a bit of a heat session, because next week we will go on altitude camp to Granada, Sierra Nevada, and on the bottom of the climb it can be very warm there, so I need to be a bit, let's say, overdressed, so I get adapted to the heat already a bit. So actually what is special on these rollers is that you have a bit the feeling that you're riding on the road, because the rollers actually, they move. Here it's a bit less because of the stones. I got it present from Tax. Everything is set, so let's go. Of course, no training without music. I don't like the noise of the trucks. Maybe it's good to mention, here on my little screen I have this little sensor next to my heart rate belt. I don't know if you can see it. It's the core sensor, and the goal is to go to 38.5 degrees, which means I will have fever on the bike, and that's the heat adaptation training actually, so nice little extra to mention. So that's the goal of the training, to be uncomfortably warm. So yeah, it's a really good session, but it's not super nice to do because I will be sweating and it's straight away pushing, but let's hope it will help me. Steaming. So actually what I'm doing is a 1 minute around fat threshold, and then 3 minutes just under, and like this I'm always going up and down to really heat up the body. Also I cannot take off any clothes, so I have a base layer under this shirt and then a thick jersey which helps me to heat up. Now I'm already at 37.8 degrees of body temperature, so that's why you see all the steam coming out of me, is because I'm getting pretty warm. So I think in about 10 minutes I will be at the 38.5 degree mark, and then we will also drop the power, because then my body is already hot and I'm gonna lose quality. So that's actually the goal of this training session. So I'm getting ready for my last 1 minute effort. Now I'm at 38.45 of body temperature, so that's actually the goal. So what is tough now is that the power has dropped, but my heart rate is staying high because of my temperature. So that means that the effect is going on, or let's say the goal of the training is. I can really feel it now. I mean, I'm not pushing a lot, around 240, 250 watts, but I really feel like I'm suffering, so it's working. Allez. Become a cyclist, they said. It will be fun. So I have 5 minutes to go. Easy pace, 200 watts recovery. Right now my body temperature is at 38.6 degrees. So I think the goal is reached, and now yeah, just 5 minutes of recovery and then breakfast. I'm pretty hungry after such a interval session, so I'm gonna take a quick shower and then eat something.
Teamwork.
De huizen even vooraan die je niks gaat in. So before I continue with my recovery day and with the other sessions, we actually have, let's say, a surprise activity, and yeah, we will take you guys with us to that. So I will not say now what it is, but you will see it on the images. But it will be fun for sure. It will bring back a lot of memories for myself as well, and also for Umi. So it's actually very nice that we can go there now. Dus Amira is met de roze broek van voor. Goed gedaan, meisjes.
Maar goed gedaan allemaal, meisjes. Was het moeilijk om te lopen? Ja. Ja, maar jullie hebben dat heel goed gedaan. Heel sterk.
Zeg Amira, heb je gewonnen?
Dat is niet eerste. Dat is leuk dat je zo competitief bent. Ja, in het begin was een beetje aan het huppelen, precies.
Dus hier heb ik altijd gewonnen vroeger, elk jaar opnieuw. Dat was hier echt op leven en dood, hè.
Die medailles gaan uitgereikt worden door iemand vanuit de streek die zeer gekend is. Als we roepen op Remco Evenepoel, dan gaat hij straks de medailles uitreiken. Allemaal tezamen. Remco, Remco, Remco.
En de hoogste medaille, of de gouden medaille, is voor Amira. Proficiat, meisjes.
Kunnen jullie of de meesters die 3 leerlingen al naar voren sturen?
Ja, ik kom. So we are back from the, let's say, the small event that we went to. We surprised our little sister Amira, and she surprised us because she won. So mission accomplished, and now it's it's time to get ready for my first training outside. So I'm gonna get ready, get dressed. I'm gonna have to put a lot of clothes on because it's quite fresh and there's quite some wind. So I'm gonna get ready and then I will see you on the road. So little update about the material I'm riding. I'm actually riding the Mondo 32 tires, which are a bit more wide tires than we usually ride with. They actually use these tires in Paris-Roubaix. So the reason I will ride them the first couple of weeks, or let's say days maybe, hopefully, is to kind of have less shockings in the bones, so it would actually help me to feel less pressure and yeah, to make it more comfortable. So that's another small thing we will use in the first trainings. I think it's pretty necessary because yeah, it's only 2.5 weeks now before after I got the injury. So I mean, it speaks for itself that it's not healed completely, so that's why I'm using different tires. It's tubeless as well, so there's it's with milk inside. All right, mate. I forgot to put oil on my chain. Ai. Newbie stress. Rond en gezond. Hoe zeggen ze dat? Ja, zo toch? Hopelijk niet op mijn bek schuiven. Hier in eerste bocht. Alright, so I'm ready for my first ride outside. It's gonna be about a 3-hour ride. It's let's say a first test to ride on the road. So after this we can move on, or we have to step back. So it's gonna be an important test in the further steps of my recovery. So yeah, I'm ready to go. So let's go. Lang leven locatie. Jullie gaan best naar links hier. Jullie schept al. Ik ga rechtop. Alright, so I just finished my first ride outside. About 3 hours, just under it. Small 100 kilometers, so it went pretty good. I still feel that the shoulder is a bit stiff, so it wasn't 100% comfortable. So good feeling in the legs. I have lots of work to do towards the Tour and all the other races, but it's already a good start. So we can keep on building from this point on. But for sure, it wasn't a super good feeling in the shoulder, but I think that's a part of the recovery as well. So I'm quickly gonna take a shower and then we'll head with the car towards Antwerp, towards Lab, where I do all my physio stuff. So that's gonna be the last part of this recovery day. and I will take you guys with me there again. See you soon. Alright, we have arrived in lab, which is in Antwerp. It's time for the third session of the day. I will have about 2 hours of physiotherapy and also some strength exercises. So this is mainly to keep the muscles and the ligaments around the shoulder just in a good state, and I think it's important to also have this part and this kind of exercises in the rehab. So it's an important and a very necessary session, which we do 2-3 times a week. So time for the third one of the day and the last one. So let's go, because I'm already a bit late. We are a bit in a hurry. Hey Thijs, ça va man?
Alles goed?
Zeker, met u?
Welkom. Ik zou zeggen gelijk.
Misschien kan dat doen. Derde sessie van de dag.
Moet ik t-shirt hebben?
Oef.
En dan oké. We zijn hier wel op torsos gewoon, dus
Moest van. Ça va. Ik kan hem ook niet trekken. Hè.
dat is niet goed.
Ik heb dus vandaag niet buiten gefietst, deze keer. Maar ik was wel echt verkrampt hier.
Maar je nek vooral.
Ja, nek en schouder, kop ook wel. Zo rond.
Mag je hier dan wel verkrampt uit, dat is wel normaal. De eerste keer zo ineens gestuurd terug hebben. Omdat je die stijfheid nog een beetje ervaart in de spieren tussen je nek en je schouder, om het zo te zeggen, dat is wel echt normaal. Zeker de eerste keer buiten, direct 3 uur. Nou, ik tegenhouden. Wat dan? Tegenhouden. Dat is wel moeilijk.
Ja.
Ik tegenhouden. Gewoon zo redelijk ontspannen staan, maar wel rechtop. Stop maar. Zeer goed. Voilà, mocht naar huis.
Nee, thank you very much.
Dank je.
Nature talent.
Oh. Per totaal.
Dat is wel gevoelig, maar het is niet pijnlijk.
So I checked, of course, Remco his collarbone. I checked the mobility of his shoulder, which is almost perfect. Let's say 95% of what it was a little bit more than 3 weeks ago. Further on, I checked his posture because today he had his first ride on the bike outside, which was 3 hours. So then you often see that sometimes they shift a bit to the left or to the right side, but in fact his shoulders, his hips were perfectly aligned. Also his lower back, upper back. I checked his hip mobility, I checked his trunk mobility. I did some muscular releases at his hip, at his shoulder, the connection between his head and his shoulder. So that's in a nutshell what we did.
Perfect.
Oh, even zoals jij.
I couldn't do it better.
Wil hij naar beneden gaan? Opnieuw uitstrekken. Zodat je een beetje rekken. Hier.
Dat ding is bezig zijn.
Some ice and compression therapy.
Ontspannen.
stukje achter de rug.
Dat mag zeker.
Altijd
wel gekomen.
Hier zijn. Om de mensen mee te
What a service, what a service.
So to finish our workout or our physio session, we give him 20 minutes of compression and ice therapy, especially for his right collarbone and in fact the whole right shoulder, to cool down a bit, to relax the muscles, to relax Remco himself, so it's easy to finish the session.
Somebody kijken. Amai. So that was it, a day in my recovery on my way back, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, for me there's still a lot of work to do, but for sure I will do my best to come back stronger than before. And same thing as always, I hope you guys enjoyed our comeback on YouTube, so make sure you like this video, you subscribe to the channel and keep following me on all pages and social media. Thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon again.